this is Robin. I want to show you a feature on my iPad that is called Zoom. It's an accessibility feature, and if you go into your settings, it's under the general settings, and you will see it here at the top. It's called Zoom. If I simply go to this screen, I've got a couple options. You see Zoom, which turns it on and off. It's a double three-finger tap that you use on your screen to sort of invoke or turn that off and on. There's something called focus, follow focus, zoom controller, and the zoom region. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to turn the zoom on, and as you can see, let me turn it back off again. You see the zoom region right now is set to full screen zoom, so when I turn that on, basically it's showing me my entire screen. If I use my three fingers to drag this around, you see how that works. If I do 1, 2, 1, 2, there we go, it pulls back out. So that's the full screen zoom. If I just go back out here to my home screen, double tap, you see how it zooms there. I can use my three fingers to move around my screen as such. Now if I go back to my settings and I change, double tap, if I change this from full screen to window zoom, this is actually how I actually prefer it. So now if I go back out, invoke, now I get this window. Basically they call it a lens, and so you see along the bottom there's a little bubble on that. You can simply hold that little bubble down and move around your screen. If I press and hold on that, I get some menu options. I can choose the region, which is either window or the full screen. I can resize this lens, make this bigger or smaller, whatever suits me. Hold that down and get my menu back. If I needed to invert, basically I needed to see white on black on my screen. Basically this is going to invert whatever the background is in the front. So you see now I'm looking at this inverted. That is one option that we've got. Another thing is to show a controller on your screen, which basically gives a little round circle that you'll see to the right near my settings feature. That is a way that you can actually bring up some menu options, but you can also actually move it around on your screen. Takes a little careful touch, but if I tap on that circle and get it bigger, I can actually control almost like a joystick and move this around the screen. You see how that works. So this is a pretty handy feature. I think if you had low vision issues and you wanted to be able to magnify what's on your screen. So that's all I got for this one. I think it's a handy feature.